Hi and welcome to the fourth vlog. I'm recording right now in a part of Germany which is called Saarland. Saarland is next to Trier, so I'm traveling right now with my car to do some stuff and get some work done. Behind me there's a town, but I don't know the name, so well, it's just pretty. That's the reason why I'm standing here. And on the other side you can see, maybe I'm going a bit slow around, it's pretty. It's pretty. And the most important thing right now, because I really love to do that, I'm hoping that I make a record that I don't know yet, but we're gonna see that, is there's a lot of snow. I love snow. Maybe you... Yeah, I gotta cut that out. Yeah, I love snow. Anyway, beside the snow, I want to talk today about a really important thing in history. No, not history, in culture. What a mess in culture. Maybe my brain is freezing because of the temperature, who knows. No, and about culture is cultural shock. I had a guest right here, she's called Margie, and she had a cultural shock with me because I was not lame, but I was always complaining about the things she did. So I'm not complaining in the way that I told her she's doing something wrong, but complaining, trying to show her how the things are done right here in the German culture. And because of that I felt a bit bad. Then we had a really good chat, and I learned something. Guess what? I learned something which I didn't learn, or I didn't think about that in Brazil, my stay in Brazil. So the thing I learned is the following thing: every person has its culture in the background, so the cultural context, norms, values and that stuff. So it's like if you have like a vessel, and your vessel is full with your home culture, for example like England or United States, something like that. And that means that if you're going to another culture, you need another vessel. You need to learn about the norms and values of that culture. You need to learn what you can do, what is right to do, what is wrong to do. And the most important lesson I learned from that stay of my friend Margie is, it's not wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. It's only experience. You are learning to get by in the new culture, to fill this vessel you're using for the new culture with the norms and values of, for example, Germany. And it's not wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't know anything. So you had to learn about that culture. And that's a really, really important thing, because that changes the way, the viewpoint, how you see that, because there are a lot of people who are having a cultural shock because of things like that, because they thought that I don't know, that you can just come to another country and think, I'm gonna stay with my culture and everything is fine. And or maybe they thought that they're doing everything wrong, but you're not doing anything wrong. It's just because you don't know better. Yeah, right now I'm really, really lost now. I'm lucky I didn't have any accidents today. There have been like 40 already, because it's the new snow's like 10 centimeters or something like that. And I have to go back still to my crib, my small apartment, and there I'm gonna record a thing about the insurances, health insurances here in Germany. I can tell you something about Brazil as well. In England, I guess I'm gonna look that up beforehand, so maybe in German and in Portuguese I'm gonna talk about that as well. And yeah, that's everything for now. So until a sec. Hi, and welcome to the second part of my today's vlog. I'm gonna talk about something really, really boring, but I guess you may find it interesting. It's called health insurance. So in England, I don't know about the United States, there's the NHS and the private securities. Right now, because I'm talking in German and Portuguese as well, I'm gonna tell you what there is to expect in Germany in relation to health insurances, and as well in Brazil. But we're gonna start with Brazil. There are two types of health insurances likely like Great Britain. One is called SUS, SUS, and the other is the private security. A SUS card looks like something like that. So it's like a small piece of paper, and in general, and there are some things written on it, and it's really important to guard that. So if you don't have it anymore, well, you can't attend the hospital. Anyway, it's something like that. SUS is something like NHS in England. You don't have to pay anything for it. The government is paying for it, and it's the same. It's the same way like the NHS is working. You have really, really bad hospitals. You have a long waiting time. There aren't a lot of doctors willing to treat you, because they are more likely to treat private secured patients than the normal patients. And yeah, I've been to Brazil with SUS, so that's the reason why I got that. I got a treatment as a foreigner, so I had like a bad tooth, and I went to the health insurance minister to get this SUS card, and yeah, I went there, they treated me, it was for free. And on the other hand, I had two STD tests for free as well, and I really like that, because something like that doesn't exist in Germany. It's for free. Everyone is talking that the German health system is so good, but it's not good. It's not free. Even if you wait a long time for a treatment, something like that. Anyway, on the other hand, in Brazil there are the private securities. The private securities are between 11 or taking between 11 and 16% of your salary. So it's okay. It's something like in Germany. I'm going to talk about that in a second. I guess it's the same mode that they are using in Great Britain and as well in Germany. So if you have a private security, you go to the medic, to the doctor, you pay the bill, and then you go to the insurance company and say, hey, here, I had a problem, so give me the money back. In Germany it's a bit different, and that's the reason why, even if we don't, if you have NHS and the Brazilian have SUS, and you say, oh, it's a bad system, it's for free. God damn it, it's for free. Because here the public the public health insurance is not for free. Here you pay usually between 15 and 16.5% of your salary for the public health insurance. Then you get like a card for it, which you can use at the doctor or at the hospital, something like that. So you don't have to pay anything with the standard treatment beside that. But if your treatment exceeds the standard treatment, you have to pay. So for example, I had a bad tooth, again because I really have bad teeth, unfortunately. Sorry about that, I didn't want to speak Portuguese. And I've been to the doctor, to the dentist here in Trier, and he treated my root canal and root channel, and he took $80 for it, 80 euros. And then he told me, okay, if you want the standard treatment, which is like a artificial tooth made of metal, I had to pay like 230. And ceramic wise, so it's a really good looking tooth, like artificial tooth, he wanted 800 euros. On the other hand, I've been, that was in the west, so Trier is in the west. On the other hand, I've been a long time to a dentist in Berlin, and so I asked him, how much is it's going to be for me if I'm going to Berlin to make the treatment, and it only was 500. Yes! So I combined it. I went to Berlin to see my parents and my friends, and I got 300 euros off the price for the same tooth. So that's funny, isn't it? On the other hand, you can get some additional securities, health insurances in Germany. So you pay like 10 or 20 bucks per month additionally, and then you get some things. Usually, you get some things for free you would have paid, but you're still paying. So it's not like NHS or SUS. You're paying, you're always paying. With the private health insurance in Germany, first, it's more important in Germany which age you which sex you got, which gender, because women pay more than men, because usually women getting older than men for like 4 or 5 years, 78, something like that, and men like 74. I don't know, to be honest. I'm just guessing. And that's the reason why women have to pay more than men, and it depends and at the entrance level of your health. So if you're, for example, really healthy and get the private insurance, it's better in Germany because you don't have to pay a lot, and at the same time it depends on what kind of insurance you get. For example, for my dad, it's better to have like a private security, because he doesn't have to pay a lot in for the medication for his diabetes in a private insurance than in a public one. So yeah, that's it. As I already said, the amount you have to pay for private insurance in Germany depends on your sex, age, health, and what you want to have. But it's the same thing like in Brazil and in Great Britain. You have to pay the bill after the visit at your local hospital, doctor, somewhat. Then you take that bill, go to the insurance company and say, please give me back my money. Please.
Here's your money, Dad.
What? Did you owe me some money?
And Homer, here's your bill for $4,000.
Stop!
Where's my money? You got my money? Where's my money? Seriously, where's my money?
So that's the reason why I like the NHS or the SUS more than the German public insurance, health insurance, because you don't have to pay shit for it. In Germany you have to pay for everything. Get wrecked, German health insurances. Anyway, that's for today's video vlog. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Otherwise, give me some commentaries if I got something wrong. And yeah, until the next time, here on the channel of iCat, MrWework, or Carsten. Ciao! Ja, Snow. Nevi, Schnee.